Good evening, everyone. Right now, it's 9:01 on Thursday, February 24th. Oh, someone recently asked me for advice. I thought it'd be a good idea to share with everyone. Oh, someone passed. For some when she usually says advice, she's usually talking about Jolly Red. So I figured that's what this was about. Nope. I don't remember which painting we bought yesterday. Whatever it was fake. But I don't remember which one. Jolly Red. Coco. Gift sent to us for a wonderful job he recently did for CJ. And this is a wonderful job for Flick. Awesome. Alright, let's go. Oh, butterfly fish model? Huh, that's neat. Let's go talk to, let's go, Fossil. Hunting. Praise Helix. So, plan today, no plan today. I guess we'll probably either sell our turnips today at a loss, or we'll find out if turnips are going to be good tomorrow or the next day. I would say it's the flip of a coin, but it's actually not. It's way worse than the flip of a coin. It's probably like, I don't know, like a D8. It's like, it'd be like landing an 8 on a D8. Which isn't great. I mean, it's not the worst, but... Alright, we'll help Wisp out. You know how it goes. Actually, Wisp isn't bad to help out. He's fine. And supposedly he gives you new shit. I don't know. I've had very mixed results with Wisp, but... Supposedly they fixed that. So I'm tired. Yep, it has... Oh, it's Gullivar. The Dread Pirate Gullivar. Oh no, it's Yellowbeak. Oh no, the terrible pirate. I'm almost done with DuckTales. I've got, I think, 7 episodes left. Yeah, that sounds right. 7. So, I'm almost done. And it's so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. Yeah, and even the episodes, like, I don't really remember caring for all that much. I've actually enjoyed. Like the one, New Gods on the Block. I don't remember really caring for that one. It's fine. Watching it again. Yeah, no, it's a fine episode. Nothing outstanding per se, but it's fine. There's one other one that, I think I'll probably get to tomorrow, that I also don't remember really caring for that much, but, we'll see. I know, I'm so close to being done, and I'm enjoying it. Because it's DuckTales. Woohoo. So I guess let's do the snowman since we're right here. So, what do we have to talk about today? Completely avoiding politics, because... Sure, why not? Yep, let's avoid politics. So something I forgot to talk about yesterday. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. Something I forgot to talk about was, PSVR 2. We finally got the reveal for what PSVR 2 looks like. Officially revealed and everything. It either happened yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't entirely remember when it happened. Because again, Elden Ring's kind of been dominating the news cycle at the moment. Because obviously, again, one of the highest rated games of all time for seemingly really good reasons. But yeah, so Elden Ring's dominated the news cycle, so I don't remember when it was, but we got the official reveal of PSVR 2. I am definitely interested. If only, if PSVR had gone on sale, I probably would have bought it, but as far as I know, they don't even make PSVR anymore. Because there are some PSVR games that I do want to play. Specifically, Astrobot Rescue Mission. But yeah, and then, also Moss. Moss is another really good one. Both of which I own, because, yeah. Yeah, they officially revealed PSVR 2, what it looks like, because we've known what the controllers look like. Now we know what the headset looks like. It's fine. It is a wired headset. As far as I know, it's only one wire, though. And I know some people are like, oh, well, I think it's the Oculus Quest 2 is wireless. And I know that's very tempting and that's very appealing, but fuck Facebook. Fuck Facebook. In every capacity. So yeah, of course I probably won't pick it up, kind of, because it's probably going to be like hundreds of dollars. Like, I don't think it'll be 100, but if PSVR 2 is as much as a PS5, I would not be surprised. Because it just seems like it's going to be very expensive. But yeah, I definitely want it to have backwards compatibility. That everything on, because I know the PS4 has the PS5 has backwards compatibility, so I would assume it would. Everything that's on PS4 would be on the new thing. It would be interesting to see if they get Half-Life Alyx, because Valve has not been one to stray away from porting their games to consoles. Both the Orange Box and Portal 2 came to consoles. And Half-Life Alyx is... Well, I know that's to sell Valve's VR system. Why not... yeah, the HTC... Is it the HTC Vive? I don't remember what Valve's VR system is called, actually. But yeah, well, I know that's to sell Valve's system. Yeah, Valve has never strayed away from putting their games on other systems before. And, yeah, make the money off of the PSVR 2 that you can. Like, fair point. Because I am interested in Half-Life Alyx, but I definitely don't have a computer that runs VR. And I definitely won't have a computer that runs VR anytime soon. I mean, do you know how freaking hard it is to get a graphic card at the moment? Like, oh my gosh. Because I've been thinking about, like, oh, well, my computer is really starting to get up there in age. I really could use something new. But it's just so impractical. To get a graphics card to get something entirely new. It is a pain. Alright, I'll take... I still don't know when the snow goes away. Honestly, I would have thought it would have happened on, like, the 20th. Maybe it happens March 1st. But I know the snow goes away soon. We've gotten 3 of the fossils, but we got all the wisp spirits. I also need to find the money tree. Give me a second, I gotta do something that, the thing I always forget to do until right when we start streaming. There we go. Yeah. I can't believe Elden Ring comes out tomorrow. That's wild. That's just all everyone's going to be talking about. Like, seriously. And I don't blame them at all. It's kind of a monumentous thing, Alright, we gotta find the money tree, but I guess we can stop by here to get fossils checked real quick. Yeah. Oh god, let me almost accidentally crash the stream. Give me a second. Stream crash yet? Nope, not yet. Oh, wait, yes it did. Oh, yeah, it totally did for a second there. Oh, shit. It didn't actually... I mean, it just... I lost a lot... My bitrate just tanked for a second there. And it's gonna tank again the second I open Twitter. God, I wish my capture card worked on my new TV. God, I wish it did, because that would save me so much freaking hassle. But nope, I'm screwed, and I could buy another one, but there's just no point when the old one still works. Like, I'll run it into the ground, and then panic when it breaks. But I'll run it into the ground first. Alright, let's drink our coffee. Okay, did I bookmark the PSVR 2? Oh, wow, I actually did. Holy crap. Okay, let me as always, and it's definitely this new T that like just makes my frame rate just dip so bad. It wasn't this bad before. Like, I know I've had like where like the stream is dipped when I open up a browser, but never to like, oh, killing my frame rate, destroying everything. It's never been that bad. So this is Nibelion on Twitter. This is what the headset looks like. Like I said, there's one wire. These are the new controllers. They went with white and black, which matches the PS5. Which, again, I like a white and black design. I think the PS5 looks good, and I think this looks pretty good as well. Here's what it looks top-down wise. And there's one more. And then here's the final one. And I know there's some stuff here. Focus on ergonomic and comfort. Adjustable headband, which is this dial right back here. Adjustable scope and headset jack at the same spot as PSVR 1. New lens adjustment dial. Less weight and slimmer. New built-in motor. And new vents to help avoid lens fog. That all comes from the PlayStation blog. Okay, that's interesting. Again, I expect this thing to be expensive. $500 wouldn't surprise me at all. It might be even more than that, but I would not be surprised if it's 500 at the minimum. But I am curious enough. I don't know, I probably won't do it, but I just might. I don't know, my problem is room at the moment. Like, I just don't have... If you've seen my office space bedroom, I kind of just don't have the room to do anything in it. So VR I know needs considerable space, and I definitely don't have that. No, I got an entire freaking bed taking up the room. I definitely don't have the space. Okay, that's all I got there. Yeah, I think PSVR is I'm very interested in it, to say the least. We'll see how it all turns out, but I think it has the potential to be great. I don't know, they say VR is the future of games. I think I fucking hate the metaverse so much. But that's just because the metaverse is a band-aid. Not even a bad... It's kind of like cryptocurrency, where cryptocurrency is selling a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. The metaverse is just ignoring the problem outright and trying to distract you with a virtual world. Like, it's a bad... Like, the metaverse is not a good thing. It's a bad thing. Like, we shouldn't have a metaverse. We should actually, want to fix the planet instead of just letting the corporations like Facebook distract us while they destroy the planet. Yep, it's fucking terrible all around. Everything's fucked. It's worse than before. We try to unfuck it, but we fucked it even more. Okay, I know the money tree's got to be somewheres. I haven't seen it anywheres, but it's got to be around. I don't know where, though. I don't think I've gotten it. Yeah, no, I don't think I have. I guess I should check all the flowers. For it is always near the flowers. Nope, not here. There's Gullivar. It's not in our home base, is it? No, it's not. Not back here either. So the other thing we gotta talk about is Pokemon Presents. So it is the 26th anniversary of Pokemon on Sunday. And as a result, the Pokemon Company is going to hold a live stream. It's only... Oh, he wants to buy our new TV. Yeah, sure, I'll sell it to him. I have no problem with that. So the Pokemon Presents, it's only 15 minutes. And I can guarantee you beyond a shadow of a doubt that 5 of those are going to be a music video. The Pokemon Company loves its music videos. So definitely at least 5 of those minutes are going to be a musical. Or a music video. Maybe more, maybe less. Maybe it'll only be like 3 minutes. But we're definitely getting a music video. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Because that's just how the Pokemon Company rolls. Other than that, the extra 10 minutes, what else could we see? Could we see Detective Pikachu? Maybe it was in the news cycle recently. Saying that, hey, I know, like, I don't remember where they said it. But it was like, hey, the game is still in active development. Nothing's changed. We're working hard on it. So maybe we'll see it, and maybe it'll get a release date later this year. Totally possible. So that's totally one option that I can totally see happening. Because, you know, Detective Pikachu. The movie was good, and while the second movie got canceled, because they were working on a sequel, but it kind of fell through at the end. I don't know. Honestly, were they remaking the original game? They didn't re-release the original, right? But, like, if they were, I'm kind of curious. I know it's one of the games we're losing on the 3DS, now that it's, well, I mean, you can buy a physical copy, but, you know, now the 3DS eShop's shutting down. It's another game that's on the 3DS, but there is at least a physical cartridge for this one. But yeah, so Detective Pikachu's also probably likely. I could see us getting some news on, like, Pokemon Unite, which okay, actually, I say that, no. Because throughout this entire week, the Pokemon Company has been putting out, like, new updates and news and whatnot for each of their games. Like, the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl got an update recently that it did something to the Union Rooms. I don't remember the specifics, honestly, but I know it did something to them. And then Pokemon Unite, I think, got an update today. That fucking garbage mobile game. Seriously, one of the worst games ever made. Is, got an update that is, Hoopa. But fuck that game. Do not play that game. Do not give the Pokemon Company your money. It's literally a pay-to-win loot box microtransaction game. Don't play it. Don't give them your money. Oh my god. Fuck the Pokemon Company. But anyways, let's continue being excited about this thing. Actually, I'm not. I fucking hate Pokemon fans. Honestly, there's a reason the only Pokemon YouTuber I still watch is Jawitz, and he hasn't put out a video in 6 months. Plus, he stopped doing Pokemon. He just started doing like general Nintendo content. I wonder what he's doing nowadays. I think he was a commentator for a while, so he's probably still doing that. Yeah, some really good stuff out of that. If you've never seen Jay Witz, look him up. He does some great stuff. And even like, because he disappeared for a while, and then he came back, and when he came back, his stuff was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Like, he got some bangers after he came back. But that was a while ago, and yeah, I don't think he's done anything in like 6 months. Yep, I knew it was going to fall in the water. Just on the off chance it didn't. Okay, I'm not finding anything, so I guess let's go... Let's go hit up all the other places. So, what else? What else? Yeah, so I don't remember every topic, because there was a different topic every day. And I think the topic for either tomorrow or Saturday is Sword and Shield. So they're going to be talking about something along those lines. But I couldn't tell you which one. I guess I could look at Cerebi right now. I'm not pulling it. I'll just look at it on my phone. Give me a second. Oh, I was going to read that article. I haven't used Cerebi in so long. Oh my god. Because I've been avoiding the Pokemon, everything about the new game. So I haven't used Cerebi in a while. Because, you know, I've been trying to play it on my own. So far, it's... I don't know. Let's see here. Pokemon... anime stuff. Update for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Oh, here it is. Oh, I guess the Pokemon Sword and Shield thing. Oh, you know what I bet the Pokemon Sword and Shield thing was? It was, they're doing a special event with the Kanto starters. With the Gigantamax Kanto starters. I bet that's what that is. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Did I say Pokemon's 36th anniversary? Did I say 25 or... Did I say 26 or 36? I don't remember. Both of these are fake. We'll just buy one, but both of them are fake. But yeah, so it was... The 21st was Pokemon Masters, a game I always forget exists. 22nd was Sword and Shield. 23rd was... Is that Pokemon Cafe Remix? I can't tell. I don't read Japanese. 24th was, which was today, is Pokemon Unite. Tomorrow is something from the 25th anniversary, because, you know, it's got that specific, like, Pikachu with the glowing cheeks thing. That is the 25th anniversary logo. So, I don't know, maybe another... Maybe tomorrow they get the music video out of the way. Because they did put out a few things. Yeah, like that Post Malone thing, covering, what, Hootie and the Blowfish. That, Katy Perry thing, which... God, I still need to watch Todd in the Shadows Katy Perry video. It's probably so good, and I still need to watch it. And then on the 26th is Pokemon Go. You know, they're probably going to do a Pokemon Go event. Hey, Jakey, how you doing? We're talking Pokemon right now. And then the 27th is a Pokemon Direct. Or Pokemon Presents. Which I will be streaming. Because, you know, because it's Sundays, and I have Sundays off. So yeah, no, I will be streaming the Pokemon Presents. Ooh, friendship will improve. That might actually be good. That might get us our thing from Bobbert. Yeah, the hope with the Pokemon Presents... Yeah, we're gonna get something. You know, my dream is always a new Pokemon Pen Ball. Specifically a game you buy. I don't want a free-to-play game. I want a game that you actually buy, but it's never gonna happen. I could also see them doing, it's probably gonna be some mobile bullshit. They're probably gonna reveal their new Pokemon mobile game, and it's probably gonna suck, because it's microtransactions and loot boxes, because the Pokemon Company is fucking greedy. There's a reason the Pokemon is the highest grossing multimedia franchise in the world. Because they are not above doing microtransactions and loot boxes and everything. I mean, they were the highest grossing multimedia franchise even before they started doing microtransactions and loot boxes. But you better believe they're going to do microtransactions and loot boxes. Especially because Pokemon cards are huge right now. People unboxing Pokemon cards on stream. Oh my gosh. Which, admittedly, I don't seek it out. Like, I don't seek out Pokemon cards unboxing. But I saw someone unboxing Pokemon cards for charity. Specifically for Extra Life. It was Alfredo. And they occasionally, and depending on the donation, they had to eat cards or tear them up. And that I saw that stream and I was like, I get it now. I get why people watch card unboxings. Not that I'm gonna ever seek it out, but I get it now. But yeah, no, So what do I expect to be the main thing in this showcase? Well, I'll tell you what I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be Gen 9. I think it's just too early for Gen 9. Give it another year. A few days ago, there was a news story from Jason Schreier that Call of Duty will be skipping a year this year. For the first time, I think in like 10 years, Call of Duty is skipping a year. Pokemon also hasn't skipped a year in like 10 plus years. It's time. Skip a year on whatever Gen 9's gonna be. Put some extra time into it, let it marinate a little bit, and then really put it out and make it something great. And specifically make it like Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus is the future of Pokemon. If they ever release a game like Sword and Shield or the Diamond and Pearl remakes again, they fucked up. Even remaking Gen 5, like even a remake of Gen 5, I don't know if that would work anymore. I don't know if the Pokemon Company can get away with a remake of Gen 5. Honestly, I think they need to stop remaking old Pokemon games. But that's just that's a personal thing. Pokemon game remakes should have stopped after they remade Gen 2. That's my hot take. I will stand by it. Especially because of all the whiny, cunty Pokemon fanboys who hate every Pokemon remake after the Gen 2 remake. They hate Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and they especially hate the Diamond and Pearl remake, even though that's exactly what they asked for. People wanted a faithful Diamond and Pearl remake, and the Pokemon Company gave it to them, and they were just disappointed. And I kind of get it, because, you know, there was a time where people were holding up Diamond and Pearl as the best Pokemon game of all time. And guess what? Well, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum specifically. You gotta say all three. But, yeah, no, there's a reason we don't say that anymore. Because, you know, Pokemon fans don't realize how good they have it until, like, 10 years later. It takes them about 10 years and 2 generations to realize that the old generations were good. And I'll still stand by Diamond and Pearl is good. I thought the remakes were fine. I didn't adore them. Like, Legends Arceus is exactly what I wanted instead. But they were fine. But yeah, I don't think we need a Gen 5 remake. And yeah, we're definitely not getting it now. God. Not anytime soon. But I want them to delay the next Pokemon game. And I saw someone on Twitter asking the question, why do so many people not want Gen 9? And I didn't reply to their tweet because like 200 other people did. But the reason why people like me don't want Gen 9, like, it's not because Sword and Shield was the worst game ever. It's just Sword and Shield felt rushed. Like, there's this whole debate about, like, are games actually rushed? And I know games like Cyberpunk make that a lot easier to say that, yes. And I guess No Man's Sky as well. That, yes, games are totally rushed. But Pokemon Sword and Shield, I will say, is a rushed game. And the tweet I saw that was originally asking, like, why people don't want a Gen 9, they said that, well, if the games are rushed, Nintendo wouldn't do that. Nintendo would just delay the game. They've done it for Metroid Prime 4, they did it for Breath of the Wild, they did it for other things. If the Pokemon Company had really put out a rushed game, they would have just delayed it. There's 2 problems with that statement. The first one is Nintendo has totally released rushed games before. I do not think Animal Crossing is a rushed game, but I do think there are other, like other Nintendo games that do feel kind of rushed. You know, I'm excited for that new Wii Sports right around the corner. The fact that it doesn't have golf at launch and they're pushing it out anyways still kind of feels like a rush job to me. I don't want to fully judge it or anything. It's just kind of weird, you know. I don't know. But I do think Nintendo has totally put out rushed games before, or at least games that were like, I don't want to even say like halfway finished, maybe like 3/4 finished. And the second problem with that statement is this is the Pokemon Company. The Pokemon Company isn't Nintendo. They're a different organization. And yeah, they had to put out Sword and Shield when they did, because Pokemon is a multimedia franchise. It's not just a video game. It's a trading card game. It's an anime. It's merchandise. It's so much more than just the video game. The only reason there's a conspiracy theory that I don't entirely disagree with, that the only reason Pokemon still puts out video games is to convince people to buy merch. Because merch, like plushies and trading cards and all that, is where the real money is out. That's where you make all the money. But you need new games to encourage people to do that. The games support the merch, not the other way around. The merch doesn't support the games. So to that end, they couldn't delay Sword and Shield because they had a new season of the anime to get to. They had trading cards to put out. They have plushes to put out. Those take priority, so they had to release the game rushed anyways. Like, there was a rumor going around at the time, and I don't remember all the details, and it may have been complete bullshit, that they did want to delay the game, but it just couldn't happen because of that. Stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering things, but that's why Pokemon Sword and Shield was rushed. Like, it should have sat in the oven for probably another year, and it didn't. Maybe not even just like 6 months would have done it wonders. And because Pokemon Company and Nintendo don't really, like, update games in the traditional sense, like, even though Sword and Shield came out with problems, they're not going to fix it, right? Sword and Shield is never going to get the No Man's Sky treatment. Any Pokemon game that is rushed out is never going to get the No Man's Sky treatment because the games support the merchandise. The merchandise is what matters. As long as people are buying the games, they don't care. Because if they're buying the games, they'll probably buy the merchandise. So yeah, it would never get... Like all the Pokemon that were missing, they could have just totally added those in updates. Every 3 months, they update the game and add in, like, another 50 Pokemon. People would have loved it. But they were never going to do that, because they didn't need to. The games support the merchandise, and the merchandise is where the money's at. And so yeah, the game was I still stand by the game was rushed. Now, the DLCs for Pokemon Sword and Shield were fantastic. Isle of Armor was pretty good. Crown Tundra was amazing. And we see Crown Tundra's influence in Legends Arceus. But that's why I kind of hope we get some more time, because Legends Arceus came out this year. If Gen 9 comes out this year, is it just going to be more like Sword and Shield? Have they had enough time to go from this big open world-ish Pokemon game to turn around in a year's time and make another big open world-ish Pokemon game? Because if the next Gen 9 is like Sword and Shield, it will be a failure. Just straight up, it's a failure. Because Pokemon Company can't go back. Legends Arceus is too good for them to just go back to making another turn-based RPG. They need to take more influence from Legends Arceus. And I think they realize that. And I hope that the sales numbers show that. Because Legends Arceus is sold 6 million in a week. That's huge. That's a lot of sales. So I think the Pokemon Company has probably learned that lesson. That no, the Legends Arceus is the future. So I hope we don't get a Gen 9. I hope they take some time. They take a year off. Even if they were planning on doing a Gen 9 this year and then COVID delayed it or whatever, take an entire year off. Let this game really sit in the oven Maybe prove all the naysayers of Pokemon, because a few improvements to Legends Arceus, and you could have an Elden Ring, right? One of the highest rated games of all time. You could have a Breath of the Wild, one of the highest rated games of all time. You just got to fix those little problems. And I think the Pokemon Company, with the right guidance from Nintendo and Monolith, could make that game. I really do think all the pieces are there after playing Legends Arceus. It just needs a couple of refinements, a few changes, and I don't think they can do that and make an entire new generation with a new world and new Pokemon in just a year's time. I mean, again, the game could have been in development for 3 years now. Give it a 4th year. I want them to spend extra time on this and potentially make the greatest game. That's the dream. Maybe get good online. Maybe finally make that Pokemon MMO people always want. I don't like that idea. Personally, I just want it to be, hey, here's your single-player Pokemon game, but you can invite 4 friends over to explore that same open world with you. I don't need massive MMO. I just need you and 3 friends exploring the Pokemon world. That sounds fantastic. I don't need to see, Johnny Numbnuts in his level 91 Caterpie, right? Just strolling around. I just need myself and 4 friends. Even though I don't have any friends, but yeah. So yeah, that's my thing. I don't want Gen 9. I just give it some more time. Mainline. I mean, technically Legends Arceus is a mainline game, and it came out this year. So Pokemon has a game for this year. Take some time off. Really, that's the hope. Take some time off. Do something different. Okay, we got Flick's photo. I bet the other one's CJ's photo. That just kind of makes sense. Yeah, CJ's photo. A stand mixer, which I know we already have one of. And an ancient statue, which I know for a fact is fake. Now, so if that's what I don't want from the Direct, what do I want? Legends Arceus DLC. Honestly, we don't need a new, we don't need a new Pokemon game. And did Pokemon technically kind of take a year off with the Legends Arceus DLC? I guess kind of. Did they release a game the same year they released Legends Arceus DLC? I guess not, but that was more time put towards Legends Arceus. And I think the game definitely benefited from that. So that's my hope. Yeah, no, just put out Legends Arceus DLC, which I think would take a lot less time. It'd be smaller in scope, but it'd be cool. Add in, because I think there's only I know people want the National Dex back, but I have conflicting feelings on it. Part of me, our turnip prices are going up. That's a good thing. Ooh, we might get a spike in the next tomorrow in the next 2 days. Ooh, that's actually really good. That's actually really good. We will get a large spike tomorrow afternoon, if we're lucky. Up to 500 bells. Probably won't be 500, but we could get lucky, so that's good. But yeah, I think Legends Arceus DLC, specifically, I have 2 ideas in mind. I would love to see that other area in, so in Sinnoh, and Diamond and Pearl, there's the main island, and then there's a little small island off to the corner. That's not in Legends Arceus. Maybe the DLC, you meet a new character who takes you over to that new island, and you're exploring it for the first time. And use the DLC as a chance to play around with some new mechanics, freaking throw in Breath of the Wild towers, because literally nobody lives on this island. Maybe have it where you're establishing a village on this island. Because in Legends Arceus, there's a village, but you don't really build anything in the village. It just kind of builds itself as you progress through the game. Maybe have it so you can build a village and do Terry Town from Breath of the Wild. play around with stuff like that. You can own a house. Because in Diamond and Pearl, you can own a house. In the at least I think it's Diamond and Pearl, where you get a house on one of those islands. Yeah, they give a 10-year-old a house. Yeah, do something like that. Maybe you're building up the battle frontier. Maybe you're going out and finding trainers to build that battle frontier tower that doesn't exist anymore, but, you know, at one point did. That'd be interesting. I don't know, play around with the DLC. I think that's one possibility. And then, yeah, I have very conflicting things about the National Dex, because there's over 1,000 Pokemon now. And I get how that's hard to have a National Dex. And one of the things I like about Sword and Shield in Legends Arceus is that because of their smaller dex numbers, gotta catch them all feels possible. I was able to catch them all in Sword and Shield. Okay, technically I'm still missing 3 in Legends Arceus, but I'm so close. Gotta catch them all is possible in these games. And I like that. I know some people, oh, well, you should still have the National Dex for, like, post-game stuff. And, I mean, I guess, but... See, the problem is, I don't know how you get the Shiny Charm in, like, let's say Gen 6. In Gen 6, do you get the Shiny Charm for completing the Kalos Dex? Or do you get it for completing the National Dex? Because I want it to be, like, completing the Kalos Dex. Every Pokemon in the game, and then the National Dex is bringing in Pokemon from every other region. But if it's completing the National Dex, that makes it way less achievable. And I like that the Shiny Charm is totally achievable in Pokemon, Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's pretty easy to get. And same thing with, I mean, again, it's taking me time in Legends Arceus, but I have no problem with that. I mean, technically, I think it took me more time to get in Sword and Shield, but that's just semantics. Still haven't found the money tree anywheres. Have no idea where the hell it is. But yeah, no, I like the Shiny Charm and stuff like that being achievable. I think that's a really good thing. So, yeah, no, I definitely do get the idea of a smaller dex. But then adding, like, oh, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, or Pokemon Legends Arceus DLC, adds in, like, a new area, add in, like, again, 50 to 100 new Pokemon. I added Peckin Vileplume, because that, specifically, that's where my first ever shiny Pokemon was a Vileplume that I caught on that island in Diamond and Pearl. That's part of my reason for wanting it back, is because I love to catch another shiny Vileplume. Go full circle, right? Change, because we're in the past, because I don't have that shiny Vileplume anymore, I can change the past by catching the shiny Vileplume in the past, so that way I never get it in the future, and I always have it in the past. It'd be cool. I think it'd be cool. And then the other idea I'd have for Sword and Shield DLC, because, like, Pokemon, Sword and Shield... Did I say Sword and... Another idea I have for Legends Arceus DLC is because Sword and Shield got 2 DLCs. Isle of Armor and, Crown Tundra. So I could also see Legends Arceus getting 2 DLCs. One is that extra island, and the other one, let us go to the Distortion World. The Distortion World scene in Platinum is really cool. Have an entire world in the Distortion World, and you know, it's got new Pokemon in it, it's got all this weird geography, right? Maybe it's got some puzzles in it. Have some fun with it. But I think a Distortion World DLC for Sword and Shield would be really cool. And maybe there's like a civilization of people who got trapped in the Distortion World, and you're like trying to uncover their mysteries or whatever. I think there's a lot of potential there for something really cool. I don't know how well it would play out, and they definitely have to, like, experiment with things a little bit. But this is a great time to experiment. Like, it's like one of the reasons I'm so excited for the new Breath of the Wild is you've got all these floating islands. And floating islands are kind of cool. Like, I remember there being some, I'm thinking Minecraft mods that added in floating islands. And it was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Because Terraria also had floating islands. And that was really cool there as well. So having floating islands in Legends Arceus in like a distortion world would be really cool. I don't know, I just think it kind of makes sense. I honestly, I think option 1 is way more likely than option 2, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my thoughts on potential, the big thing in the Pokemon Arceus presentation. No Pokemon presentation. No Gen 9, but Legends Arceus DLC. And because Legends Arceus is their game this year, and they're just not going to put out a main one, which I think is for the best. Let it soak, give it some time, and I'm sure it'll be great. Because yeah, Legends Arceus has all the potential to not just make. I mean, I already say it is the best Pokemon game of all time, but it has all the ingredients to not just make the best Pokemon game of all time, but to make the best game of all time. Pokemon's always had that potential, but I think for once it could actually fully pay off. Will it happen? Probably fucking not. It's, again, the games support the merchandise, not the other way around. But it could be cool. It could be great. Oh, hey, we got a Scallop. You know what that means? Pascal. We haven't seen Pascal in forever. Yep, sure, there you go. Take my thing. Ooh. Oh, what did we get? A mermaid so far. I think I have that, but yeah. Yeah, anything else I expect from the Pokemon presentation? Not really. People will be disappointed. As someone who can see the future and knows that Pokemon fans, there's a lot of whiny cunts in there, they are definitely going to be disappointed, no matter what. Because if it's Legends Arceus DLC, they'll be disappointed it's not Gen 9. And if it's Gen 9, they'll be disappointed it's not Legends Arceus DLC. And yes, I fall into camp number 2. I mean, technically, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be writing, like, if it is, like, Gen 9, I'm not one of those assholes who's gonna write, like, death threats, but there are people who will. God, Pokemon fan, it's the National Dex, ever since the National Dex thing. Pokemon fans, like, they were always bad, but since the National Dex thing, they have just become the worst fan base. And, like, that's no question. Like, you know, I used to make fun of the Sonic fan base all the time, and the Sonic fan base has done some cringy stuff. Don't get me wrong. Sonic fan base ain't a bunch of saints anymore. But they've been beaten into submission thoroughly. Pokemon fans, they don't know how to take a hint. They are the worst. Even non-Pokemon fans, people who just, like, casually play the game, can... And I know I'm no better, right? The difference is I admit it. I admit that I'm a terrible person, and I fucking hate Pokemon. Even though I love it so much. But no, Pokemon just sucks. But it's a game about pocket monsters intended for children, and that's not going to change anytime soon. So if you don't like that, maybe it's just time to grow up. Go play Pal World instead. You know, the Pokemon game with guns and slavery, because... yeah, that's a thing that exists, I guess. No, seriously, I have no idea why that exists. Pal World. Ugh, gosh. I don't think it's out yet, but yeah. Oh. Alright, let's put that away. We'll sell this other... oh, I gotta go hit up the bank real quick. Gosh, it's almost March. March is next week. And then once it's March, 20 days left. This series is coming. It'll be swiftly at an end. Before we know it. And then after, what happens after that? Yeah, we'll figure it out. I definitely know, I can already tell you the first thing we're going to do after the series ends. I'm not going to say it, but I already know what it is. But, after that, who knows. But we're running on the wire. Not like I'm going to be super busy. Which, oh my gosh, I'm going to be so busy. Oh, another blossom viewing lantern. I can always use more blossom viewing lanterns. They're cute. But no matter what, we will continue. Because until the world ends, we will keep moving on as if it isn't. I can't remember what that quote... I know that's a quote from something, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it's from. I've been trying to think of it all day, and I just can't think of it. I know it's from something, but no idea what. Oh, that's the mermaid sofa. Okay, that's kind of cute. Mushroom log. Ugh. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end off today. We'll be back tomorrow. You know, we'll sell turnips tomorrow at whatever price, whether it's really good or really bad. It doesn't really matter. It's turnips. It always comes down to the wire like this. It's always like, oh gosh, are we gonna get decreasing? And then at the very last possible minute, nope, we get something else. It's happened like this so many times. Did I have any other news? I'm sure I did. Oh, Nintendo acquired SDR, which means nothing because it's literally a studio that has been housed at Nintendo's offices for the past like 30 years now, and they just officially own it. It means nothing. But hey, they did it. Boom, that's the news. Yeah, no, SDR's been working at, since like the NES, SDR has been working for Nintendo. And they now just officially own them. Okay. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing, but yeah. Maybe I'll finish DuckTales. Probably not, actually. Maybe we'll stream earlier. Probably not, but you never know. But yeah, with that, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.